Bemarizuan. From the Ojibwe, Bemarizuan means good walk and good life. We are good walking. We are good life. Bemarizuan leads us into a language of hope and away from fear. Recognizing the mutualism of all creation walking together as a way of walking back to what we have forgotten. The spirituality of St. Francis is expressed in Laudato Si. Many things have to change course, but it is we human beings above all who need to change. We lack an awareness of our common origins, of our mutual belonging, and of a future to be shared with everyone. It is more and more apparent that Indigenous peoples and their rights are at the epicenter of our collective global future. We must urge one another to engage in this good walk and this good life, to reconcile the past with humanity's present crisis. The witness of life is more eloquent than that of words. St. Francis. Walking through the past, we acknowledge the mistakes that were made. How do we understand and find hope? Genuine hope must be based on a discerning view of present realities. Across the world, we see ongoing challenges, unique in their geography, but all affecting the poor and Indigenous. Places like Brazil, where the rainforest is being decimated, the Arctic, where traditional hunting and fishing are threatened by thin ice and severe weather conditions. The Solomon Islands, where the logging industry is giving rise to deforestation. Polynesia, engulfed with one severe storm after another. And Africa, where large-scale mining is affecting resources and people across the continent. In the modern world, there is a tendency to take things apart rather than preserve the integrity of the whole. How do we reweave our lives together with the sacred fabric of life, the torn sacred fabric of life? Reverend Canon Jeff Gollier. Though greatly threatened, Indigenous peoples now have stewardship of roughly a quarter of the world's remaining intact ecosystems. The protection of these lands and the people who guard them is one of the most compelling human rights issues facing our global community and critical to our planet's viability. Where do we stand in this essential concern? How do we walk with them? Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Walk beside me, that we may be one. Ute saying, North America. The Indigenous, these native peoples, have a profound connection to the earth and know that spirit indwells all of creation. We must walk from where we are to what we have forgotten, that all of creation is mutualistic, each part responsible for every other part. To walk together with all of creation is conversion of life. We try to say that what is happening now is a unique issue in human history, but it goes much deeper. The fundamental issue of what it means to be human is being challenged. The ancient church had this at the heart of its theology, this symbiosis with all of creation. Archbishop Mark MacDonald. The Indigenous people are our mirror to the future. And how do we matter to that future? When we put ourselves in God's hands, when we join hands together, then our hands become God's, and the horizon of hope reveals great possibilities. That is why we matter. The process of understanding, reconciliation, and healing will help to bring our minds, bodies, and souls into a genuine mutualism with the sacred web of life. With your basket and my basket, the people will live. Maori proverb.